Yes, Weezer, dude. Getting into some Weezer. If you're wondering if I want to, I want you to. Oh, I'm not. Okay. Okay. It's a long title. I misread it. If you're wondering if I want you to, I want you to. That is the full title. Let us jump into this. There's a small chance I might have heard this before. I don't recognize the title, but Weezer, I grew up in the 90s, early 2000s, so Weezer was a big part of the culture. And honestly, Weezer rocks. Dude, every single song I've heard has been a banger. And they recently covered Africa, right? Like a couple years ago, actually, I think. Recently. All right, well, let's jump on into the song, dude. Thank you so much, Bill Jones. Appreciate ya. Let's do a little bit of research. Weezer, if you're wondering. That's all I'm typing in. 2009. Okay, off of Geffen Records. What album did this come off of? Raditude. All right. I don't know how I feel about that name. Sounds like something from the 80s, somebody would say. Yeah, personnel, we have Rivers Cuomo, Patrick Wilson, Brian Bell, Scott Schreiner, and we have a lot of other additional musicians, dude. We have Lil Wayne, Josh Freese, Jackknife Lee, Amrita Sen, Nishat Khan, Aaron Suplizio, Sim Gruwal. And they're each for different songs, so we probably won't hear much of that. So let's jump on into the track, dude. We have ourselves a music video. Wow. Okay. Real quick. Dude, we have a complete separation from what is happening in the video to what the lyrics are. So the lyrics are kind of self-explanatory. It's a totally different story than what we're getting in the video. The video's a little distracting, but we will read the lyrics afterwards. So overall, the sound, though, I'm digging it. A little bit of like folk punk, dude. Folk punk inspired, and then for the chorus, we're getting a little bit heavier, dude. But it's a lot of fun. It's catchy. The music video is really weird. What is happening? Let's. So I think some of the themes I think there are similar themes that are happening, you know, trying to do too much to show off to somebody. Like in the song, we're hearing he was served meat when he doesn't even eat meat, but he ate it anyway because he liked the person so much. Like doing too much to appease a person, in my opinion. What do you guys think of this song so far? If you were wondering if I want you to, I want you to.
Conversation stopped and I looked down at the ring. Your folks were next to you and you were right there next to me. Then I said, girl, if you're wondering if I want you to, I want you to. I swear it's true. Without you, my heart is blue. Ooh, oh, girl, if you're wondering if I want you to, I want you to. So make a move, 'cause I ain't got all night. So much pain may come my way. There may come a day when we have nothing left to say. When the conversation stops and we're facing our defeat, I'll be next to you and you'll be right there next to me. Then I'll say, girl, if you're wondering if I want you to, I want you to. I swear it's true. Without you, my heart is blue. Ooh, oh, girl, if you're wondering if I want you to, I want you to. So make a move, 'cause I ain't got all night.
Okay, the heads on the little kids thing is so off-putting. Song's great. So at the end, he saw his band buds. They had injuries from not getting their love given back to them. Like, dude, I'm not understanding what happened in the video. Rivers saw his bandmates were like injured because they messed themselves up. I don't know what the deal is. He noticed them and he was like, "Get out. Look what you did to my friends." She didn't do anything, honestly. What a weird music video. So let's take a look at the lyrics. Fun song, dude. Real catchy. I like the chorus a lot. Yo, Allotrope, welcome. We can do some of your songs, dude. Just give us a couple more songs. We have a little list. I want you to. Weezer, if you were wondering. Lyrics. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-da. Boo-boo-boo-boo. Their injuries put him off from the gal for whatever reason. Dude, I think he was blaming her. Why else would he do that? She was just walking. They were trying to show off way too much. They were trying to do way too much. That's my takeaway. Don't try and balance a chainsaw on your effing chin. Don't do that. That was your fault. If you lose an arm doing that, it's not anybody else's responsibility. The moon was shining on the lake at night. The Slayer t-shirt fit the scene just right. Through smeared mascara, I looked into your eyes and saw a light. You told me stories about your chickadees. They didn't like BB guns or stupid archery. You charmed the lifeguard. He let them use the pool all day for free. Okay, I'm imagining Rivers sitting, reminiscing about his time he talked with a girl. when they were very young. Then the conversation stopped and I looked down at my feet. I was next to you and you were right next to me. Then I said, girl, if you're wondering if I want you to, I want you to. So make the move, 'cause I ain't got all night. Damn, why don't you make the move? I understand though, right? Sometimes you're just paralyzed. Sometimes the anxiety is just like, nope, not gonna make the move. Sometimes you need the other person to make the move. I totally get it. But what if the other person has anxiety, right? Then you're just in a stalemate forever. The rest of the summer was the best we've ever had. We watched Titanic and it didn't make us sad. I took you to Best Buy. You took me home to meet your mom and dad. Your mom cooked meatloaf even though I don't eat meat. I dug you so much I took some for the team. Your dad was silent. His eyes were fixed to what was on TV. Just parents not even paying attention. Okay, this is like stream of consciousness a little bit, right? Just kind of telling us more details of the story. Don't know what exactly it adds, but you know, it's a song. It's supposed to be wholesome, just chill. Then the conversation stopped and I looked down at the ring. Your folks were next to you and you were right there next to me. You looked down at the ring. What ring? So much pain may come our way. There may come a day when we have nothing left to say. Oh, the wedding ring. Okay, so in the music video, there was a moment where we sped up time and we were old. Dude. Yeah, okay, so I think in this song, we're also speeding up time. We're skipping years a little bit. Looked down at the ring. Your folks were next to you and you were right there next to me. And I said, girl, if you're wondering if I want you to, I want you to. I swear it's true. Without you, my heart is blue. So I think they're married now. So much pain may come our way. There may come a day when we have nothing left to say. When the conversation stops and we're facing our defeat, I'll be next to you and you'll be right there next to me. Okay, so it's like a love story, dude. I get this. I get this. It's a bit different than what the video gave us. This song seems to end with both of them like dying together. What it feels like, at least. This is like just a nice, wholesome love story right from the start. She didn't ask him to marry her. Gotcha. At least she wasn't looking down at her phone. And that dad wasn't streaming. If this was written like 10 years later, it wasn't a philosophically deep song. I mean, it can be, you know, it's just reminiscing on, you know, a past. Maybe it's not even reminiscing. This might be the writer kind of just conjuring up a story just to make the audience feel wholesome, dude. Give the audience a wholesome story. This might not be taken from real experience, but I like to think about it. It feels real enough to where I'm like, yeah, this is just a good, wholesome folk punk love song, dude. I like it. The music video was crazy. Bill Jones, thank you so much. I enjoyed this one. I like Weezer. Would love to listen to more, dude. Yo, going over to twitch.tv/JohnSlopReacts and leave a follow if you want to catch all these live streams where we record all these reactions, dude. And going over to patreon.com/JohnSlop to submit your favorite songs for me to listen to. And you can help support the channel as well. Appreciate ya.